Hi, this is Jim from Simulations Unlimited. Welcome to the channel. You know the situation. You have everything just right. You have the right simulator, you've got the right plane, you're at your favorite airport, but the big question is, let's put it here. The big question is, let's try again. Yeah, big question. Where do you fly? I think I have a great answer for that because I have that problem. There are times when I'm ready to go, but where do I fly? Here's the answer. Here's a nice, reasonable answer to that. Mission generator. Now, we know there are plenty of programs that are mission related, but a lot of times, for some of us, they're too complicated or inhibiting. Great for some people, but for others, we'd like to get flying very quickly, and we'd like it not to inhibit us a lot. We'd like to be able to have some degree of freedom. We want something very simple that will tell us where to go and maybe give us a reason for flying. And then give us some very basic monitoring, maybe only about 4, 5, 6 things about how a flight went. Something very basic. And of course, we'd like it to be inexpensive. Well, I think Mission Generator, if that's the kind of program you want, Mission Generator, I think, fits the bill. Some of the features, it randomly generates missions, of course. And the missions vary. From what I've been able to tell, they vary by date. So the missions that you got today will not be the same missions you'll get tomorrow. They also vary, yes, by plane. So the missions it gives you for a Cessna is not going to be the same thing that it will give you for an A330 Airbus. There's no punishment for canceling a mission or crashing. Now, hopefully I don't crash too often, but for many of us, you might wonder about what if I start a mission, I do not have time to complete it, or something comes up. You can cancel without a penalty. All right, so allows you to get on your way to get into the air. All right, let's show it to you. Let's go into the flight deck. Bring up the mission generator. Click on mission list, and notice it's going to give us where we're flying, then tell us how far it is, so you can determine just how far you want to go. Do you want an airport that's near, or you want one that's farther away? And it will give us the bearing, the direction we could fly to try to get to that airport. And we can go through and decide what we want to do. Let's take this one. We have a job for you, and then it gives us a reason for flying. We have sausages that need to be delivered, okay? We've got those that need to go. Then it will give us, of course, once again, the airport code. And it will tell us, well, here we normally have whether it's asphalt or grass. Here, this one would be kind of interesting. It's unknown, but it is flat, so we don't know whether we will find asphalt or grass or who knows, maybe something else. I think sometimes there's gravel. Let's look at another one. Now, if we want to accept this mission, we just click on Accept Mission. But let's look at another one. Dear pilot, we need a reputable pilot. Why a reputable pilot? Here's why. To deliver 18.4 kilograms of money. Okay, we can see why you need a reputable pilot. We can see that we will have an asphalt runway and it's flat. Okay, that's how it would go. Let's say that we accept the mission. We click on it. Now, if we want to cancel, all we have to do is go through and cancel the mission. Let's look at some of the options here. Let's go to preferences. All right, metric, unit selected, and of course you could switch to the English units. Autopilot penalty enabled, which means if I use the autopilot, there'll be a penalty applied. But you can turn that off if you want to using this preference and say, I want to use the autopilot and I do not want you to penalize me. Time compression, if you want to fly with that and not get a penalty, you can simply turn it off. Then there's a debriefing while taxiing. So the options are very simple and they allow you to have more flexibility. Okay, like we said, we can cancel the mission at any time. If we do that, the mission is canceled. And of course, we don't get, here it says, oh, you didn't take off, you didn't fly, you didn't land because you didn't fly, and so it's canceled. So no penalty assessed there. All right, what does it look like when you complete a mission? Let's take a look. Okay, here we are at LAX. We're going to fly a quick mission over here to KTOA. Kilo Tango Oscar Alpha. What do we have? Deliver 54 kilograms of emergency shelters from LAX to Torrance. Okay, we've got an asphalt runway. Oh, and it's mountainous. Okay, so here we go. We're going to accept that mission. And here we go. Alright, we're just about set. Checklist has been completed. Let's release the parking brake. And here we go. We're going over Los Angeles now. The scenery in X-Plane to me is not bad at all. let's see, I've got to get to this airport. I need to be making a sharp turn. Oh, I like flying in scenery like this, in areas where there's varying scenery. Okay, starting to head in the direction I need. I would like to be at 1,300 feet when I make my final approach fix. I'll try to get up there. Let's see, I'm climbing at 500 feet per minute vertically, so that's doing fairly well. I'm heading to my final approach fix. That, by the way, is ZANAN, if some of you have a map that are following along. Going to head there now. I'm at 1,100 feet, so I guess I can slow down a bit now as far as vertical rate. I'm going to change my pitch now to about 0.8. Well, I'm going to level off now, actually. Almost level off. Yeah, I want 1,300. Almost there. Okay, I need to be getting ready for my turn. And I'm at 1,300 now. That's good. Should be making my turn soon to get to ZANAN. Zulu. Oh, here it is. Alright, I need to make a left turn to 103 degrees in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 103 degrees, it says. I've got a heading of 198. I need to get 103. Altitude is still staying good. I want to stay around 1,300. Need to get to 103 degrees. Making our turn. Altitude still good, 1290, that's fine. 103 degrees is what we need. 115, starting to get there now. 103 degrees approximately. Okay, I'm going to try to hold that heading and make an adjustment. It's off the screen, but I'm going to adjust my GPS so that I get a little better feeling for hitting this final approach fix of ZANAN will be my final approach fix. I need about 1,300 feet when we get there. So that's coming along nicely. GPS is saying I'm about 1.5 miles from the final approach fix. I'm a little bit low. Let me see if I can change my pitch a bit and get a little more altitude. We want to hit it at 1,300. Now I'm going to concentrate on getting my heading at 103. Or on my GPS I can see that I'm heading right for ZANAN. That should be pretty good. Altitude is 1303. That's great. Starting to just about hit ZANAN. Okay. Says, oh, I'm there. So I'm going to change my pitch down to -2.5 approximately. I'm going to reduce my RPM to 1600. Flaps to 0.4. Really reduce my RPM because I need a descent rate, according to the chart, of about 425. I believe that's correct. I'm taking a look at the chart now. Yeah, it says 425 at a speed of 70. So, okay, I'm starting to get there now. .425 at a speed of 70. Oh, I'm really getting down now. I believe it's indicating that I'm too high, so I'm going to drop this. Let my vertical speed go down quite a lot. Okay, now I think I can start bringing it back up. Okay, looks like we're fairly good. Well, a short runway, so it might be a rough landing. Alright, here we go. Short runway. I'm actually going to bring this in a little bit sooner than I should have. I want to make sure I don't overrun the runway. I'm sure it's going to penalize me some for what I did there. I just wanted to make sure. Oh no, I'm losing control. Losing control. This thing is too touchy. Oh no. Pretty bad landing there. Okay, well, we wanted to demonstrate what we would get as a debriefing. And notice here it tells me the time I took, or how much fuel I used, okay, how far we went, what aircraft we had. Alright, what does it say? Centerline deviation, I guess this is only some indication that I'm trying to see how much it took off of that. Not clear, but it says there's a centerline deviation. I guess it's saying 7.31 meters. It was off the center line, and 3 EXP. Maybe that's a subtraction of that. No, it doesn't. It seems to be positive, so I guess it was okay with that. Flight time, I guess I got 11 points. Time compression, if I did use time compression, would take off -3. Autopilot, used it, but we never really, I just turned on heading whole for just a little bit, and I think I turned it off. It's off now. So autopilot was sort of on, but not really using the features there. So anyway, I got -3 for that. Landing speed, apparently these are positive. So I've got landing speed, I've got 9 points, and centerline deviation, 2 points. Takeoff. This was takeoff centerline deviation, so that was positive, okay. And so I got a total of 52 points for this. Okay, this is how it works. Hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe. I often forget to bring that up, but that means a lot to me. So please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.